whether it be in regular Fortnite and have a Lego minifig version of it. I just
Right. Yeah, you were
like
saying that.
I know
Yeah. It's your dream. It's worth repeating. It's
it's like GTA. I want GTA style. Like you could just pick your style of clothes and haircuts, masks, glasses, and all that stuff.
right.
And not enough bearded bald representation in Fortnite.
All right. So, making sure. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Long Tom. This is the Long Tom Lounge. We're here as always on Tuesday night to play Caverns and Klombos, our D&D inspired uh, take on Lego Fortnite. And yeah, I have a creator code. It's up there in the top of the screen. Look at it up there. LONGTOM. Use it when you buy and the crowd goes wild. Uh, it actually really helps me out quite a bit. Speaking of, I'm about to get my first payment for my creator code, so thank you to all of my supporters. That's pretty awesome. Uh, 100 V-Bucks for Team Burger. We're buying it. Everybody knows we're on Team Burger. But let's see what else we got in the shop. Not a whole heck of a lot. I think there's saving all the good stuff for next season. Let's see. But all right. Um, After a very uneventful, at least for me, shop, except for the two things I bought, which is pretty cool. Uh, Without further ado, I'm here with Monday Olives, Remy Lexington, and Spicy Plays. We'll be joined in a little while by Trone Karam, and we'll be able to hop right into things here. How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh
Good.
yeah.
You good?
Heck yeah. How are you, Spicy?
I'm good. A little
Right
hot.
on.
Hoping my PlayStation don't overheat again.
Oh, geez. Yeah, it's been smoking hot up here too. We
Yeah,
had,
the room I have my gaming setup in is really small, so my PlayStation is actually overheating itself, I think.
oh, geez. Well,
I can feel the heat coming off of it sitting beside it.
oh man, we have to.
That's the one thing I like about having a big PC that's kind of old and runs really hot because during the winter time it gets a little chilly in my basement where I'm set up and that thing
Right?
single-handedly warms me up every year for like 3 years now.
That's pretty good. Uh, like a little, like a little space heater. But yeah, whenever you guys want to jump into the world, uh, we can get ourselves sorted. Meow, meow, meow. It's Monday, and Remy.
Hey, we have tips for the
Or
game and the loading screen again.
Yeah, the um, in expeditions they had him on there too. I was surprised. Let's see. That's what I need to do. Leave the game channel. I know. Bam, bam, bam. At some point or another, I enabled pass through on my Xbox, so now uh, the voices come through both my headset and the TV speakers, which uh, trying to think why I would do that now, but just trying to get something to work.
I'm gonna step away for 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. So yeah. Here we are, Tuesday night, traditional update day, which sometimes makes our episode of K and K a little bit haphazard because so hard to prepare for things that they haven't told us about. But luckily, we didn't get anything this time, so I didn't
Oh, I
have
am just so
any
thankful.
work to do. Yeah, no, it's awesome. I like I had such a relaxing day. Uh, so uh, for those of you who don't know, I just spent the last however many days, 4 days, in upstate New York, helping my brother uh, repair his roof. So I didn't have a lot of time to uh, work on K and K, but I did come up with a little something that I think is going to be fun regardless. Uh, dun, dun, dun. And let's see. When Remy gets back, we can just. Oh well, no, we should wait for Trone, I guess. Do 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 do. Boom.
Is there anything good in the shop today?
I bought a couple things. A couple emotes.
Y-
I already forgot what they were, but I bought them.
I know one was like burger time or something.
Yeah, Team Burger, and then what was the other one? I just had it, and then you. Darn it. Well, I'll remember sometime. Do 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 do. So what has everybody else been up to this week?
I have been cracking away at a really short piece of content that is taking 10 times the amount of time I thought it would take to do.
Isn't that always the way though?
So it is, but like I really when I planned for this, I really thought it would take like 3 days, and it's turned
Right.
into like 8.
Yeah. Was just things in general taking longer, or some particular part giving you heck?
It's mostly the it took me much longer than I realized it would to figure out a solution to record the shots I want, considering I'm doing this alone.
Ah,
So I had to kind of figure out how to uh, solve that.
right. Yep, that's honestly what's stopped me from doing a lot of videos is just having to deal with somehow having a second camera, like
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
and I totally have, I have an account named Camera One, you know, and I used it. I used to use it, but it's just so much work, and then you gotta do all the editing, and
Yes, yeah. Fortunately for me, I actually have enough time to do that. I just had
yeah.
to, it just took me much longer to solve that
Hmm.
because I didn't think it was like feasible at first to run a second account. But then I got Luna working again, so I can easily run 2 accounts at the same time. And I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
the Stream Deck, which allows me to like pre-program a bunch of movements and stuff with and that I can trigger with one press of a button. So I can
Hmm.
kind of like hit the button, do the acting, and the other account should move how I kind of want it to and capture all the stuff I need. So we'll see how that works.
Yeah. I have one extra balloon. Um, yeah. Well, I'm sure in the end it'll probably be worth it. And you'll be happy
Oh,
that
absolutely. And I also have a lot of friends who are willing to help me if I can't figure it out. So I'll get it either
yeah, yeah,
way.
yeah. I see I'm a pain. I want things very particular. You know what I mean? Like I want to so uh I don't want to have to edit my shot from your that I want the shot to just be the way, So I have two TVs right next to each other in the living room here. Uh and I'll get everything just lined up perfect exactly the way I want it, you know what I mean? Like
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
but Syria gets clips for me, like pretty much the entire dragon video. The little trailer I made there for K&K is all footage that Syria took and I edited together. You know what I mean? Because I was driving the thing. There's no way to get a shot of it any
Yeah.
other way.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Do 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 do. Hmm. Trone said he was going to be. He had Uzumwat's karate, right? With the kids.
Yes, I believe so.
Session.
Kung Fu, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Which is funny because I feel like he always says that he's going to be late and then it isn't.
My guess is that he's just saying it to be safe, and tonight
Yeah, yeah.
he wasn't able to get here on time.
Right. Um, but that's all right. In the meantime, uh, we learned a lot of things in the last few sessions about the world and what's going on in this one and other ones. And in a little bit, when Trone does get here, uh, we're gonna drive back to talk to the Onceler on the ship, and I was going to prod you folks about where your character's head is at, as far as life in general. So instead of surprising you with that, you guys can kind of think about that now while we wait for Trone. And other than that, I don't know. Do you guys need to do anything character-wise? Need to get rid of any gear, replace anything? Um,
Would you
anything?
like to wait for Trone to get here before I do the recap?
Um, yeah. If you don't, I mean, you could do the recap now. That's fine. Um, I was just,
Well, Trone is here.
well, look at
Ooh.
that. Problem solved.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And with that, I believe it's time for Monday's Tuesday Madcap recap here at the Long Tom Lounge.
All right, awesome. Let's
Sorry I'm late, guys.
jump.
Oh,
Oh, no
you're good.
problem, Trone. That's awesome. Let's jump into the recap. All right, so
Do
let's
do
see
do
here.
do.
Last time on Caverns Klombos, the world of Paywelia isn't just in danger, it's having a full-blown cosmic identity crisis. The spires, they're not just popping up like bad mushrooms after a storm anymore, they're awakening. Two kinds now roam the land: the quiet ones that hum like sleepy toasters, and the red glowing nightmares towers that spit out rift monsters faster than you can say, "Somebody get the chicken." But here's the kicker: all signs point to one mask wearing megalomaniac, Diego, the once noble mask maker now corrupted by spirit realm madness and sibling drama. Turns out, Diego didn't just make cool masks, he made reality problems. By trying to save his sister Jade, he accidentally started unraveling the multiverse like a scarf made of spaghetti noodles. And now, Multiple timelines are crashing into each other. Tomato Head cultists are teaming up with demon warlords. Storm King minions are showing up uninvited. And yes, folks, the laser goats are back. The party faced horrifying incursions, debated the ethics of friendly fire, and discovered the Spires might be sentient, territorial, and possibly fans of interdimensional mecha fights. At one point, somebody asked, why did the chicken cross the timeline? The answer? To get absolutely vaporized by mojo beams. But don't worry, our heroes held the line. Spicy schemed, Gen slashed, Brock bashed, and Monday? Well, Monday tried not to completely rewrite the rules of space and time. Now the future's a jigsaw puzzle with the pieces still catching fire. The factions are shifting, allies may emerge, and the very fabric of Paywellia's skybox is starting to glitch. So the question stands. Can we gather enough artifacts before it's too late? Can we stop a doom that creeps in from every direction? Or are we just delaying the inevitable? Find out tonight on another chapter of Kaverns Klombos.
All right. Thank you very much. Monday. Yeah. All kinds of crazy Spire action going on across the multiverses, as it turns out. We've come to find out that the Spires are linked not only to this world, but also across to parallel LEGO universes, and also as far-reaching as the home dimension of Monday and Trone's characters Harry and Monday, which I know, chat, can be confusing that Monday has a character named Monday, but that's just the way it is. Hey, all right, and here's Trone as well. That's so weird. When you were loading in, it showed your like plague mask skin for your icon. So strange.
White skin.
Yeah. But all right. So, without further ado, last time we did a little montage of these folks investigating the Spires over the course of a fortnight, but ching.
Hey, you said the thing.
Hey, I said the thing. Let's see. And discovered, as Monday mentioned, this is not happening just across space, but also time. And on loops both small and large, apparently. Let's see, where did we leave off last time? We just pretty much came back to town and we're like, hey, we've been playing for 2 hours, right?
Yes, we had lots of discussions about Diego and Jade and the how the Skywalkers are potentially not just traveling through space to get to us, but also possibly time itself.
Right.
And how all the incursions and all that stuff. And then we just kind of came back to town.
Right. And then Dago is from some kind of feudal, seemingly Japanese-y type timeline, which took place prior to your and Trone's timeline, which then again is also part of the loop, which happens over and over and over again every 20 minutes. There's a lot going on in this place. And I don't know if any of you have played Expeditions, but I definitely felt like I was stuck in that movie Groundhog Day. Just kept doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah,
got
I
some
have to
crazy
admit, I
loot,
haven't
but
played it since launch.
Oh
I
man,
got 2 characters to level 14, and that was it.
I've got two. I've got like a level 15, a level 16, and then my Rift Ripper. I got up to like level 45, I think.
I didn't even do Rift Ripper.
Yeah.
I got
I
my hunter
like
to
really
41.
want to level
Everything
up
else is
for
like
the
5 or
decor
6.
pieces, but at the same time, it's just like the more I play when I played Expeditions, all I could think of is I can't wait till these are in the game that I actually like playing.
Right, right. Yeah, part of me suspects if we wait long enough, they'll just come into the shop like next season. You know, they'll be like, "Here you go, it's $4.99 for all the hero trophies." Um, but what were you about to say, Tron, about expeditions?
oh, expeditions. I got Nex blasters and Solaria's blasters or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's, Solidays or something like that.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm doing
yeah,
roughly $3,400 with my or 3,400 with my shadow ball and like 13,000 on damage with my other attack.
yeah. The uh, shadow color is ridiculous damage output. Uh, I saw somewhere there's some way to get the hunter's damage to just absurd levels as well because some skill they have causes their damage to stack. So it just keeps
Oh, I gotta
doubling
figure
every
that out.
time. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look into it as well because I still Shadow Color and Hunter are the ones I need to level up. But I've gone through so many legendary weapons at this point. Like I've sold at least 2 full backpacks of just gold weapons since they released the new stuff today. Like pff, I was saving gold weapons until today. Now I just sell them because they just drop so often. But all right. At any rate, um, so yeah, you folks pretty much wrap up in Cutlass Cove, and as you're preparing to head back to your bastion, the Onceler, shockingly, if anyone noticed what skin I'm wearing, gets a hold of you folks and wants you to stop by uh, to see him on your way through. So if you folks want to grab the Conquistador, if you don't have anything to do in town or anything you want to do with any NPCs in town, we can get the truck out of Dodge. Bring Prime Minister home. Always waiting for Musa.
Sorry, I had to unload some stuff.
You're good. All right.
It won't let me sit. I'm just gonna ride down here with a cannon.
As soon as you're past that dock, you should be good to. Yeah. Did all your balloons inflate? Oh yeah, you're just out of
It,
slightly out of draw distance on my screen. It looked like you were missing one. We get to go through the debris field to the Kraken on the way back. Um, but yeah, as I was saying earlier, you guys have been given quite a bit to think about these last few sessions, uh, and as you're sailing out in the ocean, uh, on your way to some other surely crazy thing that's about to happen to you folks in a list of crazy things. Where are your characters' heads at? Like, what are you guys thinking about? What are your kind of like plans for next steps, or what do your character think needs to be doing, or etc.
My character is just thinking about who he's gonna have to steal one of these powerful magical weapons from, since nobody's sharing. Since he's a thief and all,
Right.
Monday is.
and now he can lie to whoever he wants whenever he wants.
I was
Monday.
thinking about how we could turn a kraken into sushi or a sea serpent into sushi.
Now the real deceit begins.
I think Musa will be forever the optimist. He just thinks it's all gonna work out, and he just kind of he's anxious but optimistic, and he's excited to be on a journey with this group of people. He's like, I made friends, and we're doing this thing, and I don't know how it's gonna be, but I think it's gonna be okay.
Right on.
And then Monday has never been so worried, while also so motivated to overcome an issue before, because they do not want to go back to their reality of origin. They much rather stay here. So they are very determined to overcome all the crises that are simultaneously happening. And then Knox, on the other hand, I'm not really sure. I don't think anyone's heard from Knox in like 3 or 4 weeks.
What did happen to Knox?
I have no idea. They're still missing as far as I know.
I think you're the first person to even notice they're missing. I was laughing so hard I crashed my unicorn.
I glitched through the ship, but for a second there, it looked like I was Spider-Man hanging off the side of a tall building.
Heck yeah. Does that Spider-Man emote work in LEGO? Where he hangs upside down?
Oh, I have no idea, but that
I
would
think
be
so.
a great, great picture.
I think it's a built-in emote though, so somebody would have to change into Spider-Man just to find out. I don't know if it's
Emotes
worth it.
don't work.
What was that?
Built-in emotes don't work in Lego.
I had a suspicion. I feel like people would be doing it constantly if it did.
Epic takes away all the fun.
Yeah.
Off topic, but did anybody try the new six-man team battle royal?
I have not.
No, but I believe I did watch you stream some of it, and it was freaking epic.
It's very, very chaotic.
Does anyone remember the greeting? I think it's like Peliwa Greet Banyanya or something.
That's the closest I think I've heard you get to it. That's not it, but I can't say it. That was pretty close.
Yeah, I can't even try. That was pretty
Does it
good.
his way. Banana dudes, we're back.
Bawipna Grinina?
That was so close. That was so close. Ba
I'm gonna
weep
get it one of
grana.
these times, I swear.
Ba weep grana, weep niniban.
Yeah, Bonbon's got it.
Yeah. So.
I say that, but back to them.
Also, this may I don't know if this is just because I use Peely skins a lot, but But did they add where like when you turn the camera, your Lego's head moves now? I feel like that wasn't a thing. Or
No,
am I just
it's been like that for a while.
okay? So it's just me not using Peely, who has no
Pretty
neck.
pretty much, yeah.
I
But
see
yeah,
that your cat is no longer stuck in a tree, but now has flying powers.
yeah, something's going on. I don't know. No, the cat had sunk into the tree and had like fused into the tree, and
Oh no.
trying to get it out, the back legs broke off, so Syria had to rebuild the back legs. Uh, it's missing its little footy pads, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, he's still pretty cool.
Still looks
But yeah,
incredible.
I figured the safest bet was to drop him off over here and put a balloon on his head. Whee! He's a mighty hunter. All right. So, you folks make your way to yield uh, Onceler's cottage. Oh no, is my stream frozen? Hmm.
Calling finished.
No. Okay.
Yeah,
It's not
I'm not
telling me
sure.
anything.
I can't.
It's
I
not.
can't watch the stream tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's all right. I think it might just be a little bit of lag in my camera because everything else seemed to be going fine. Hmm.
When I first joined, it was a little laggy, but it seems to have cleared up now.
Right on. Yeah, and of course, I took everything apart to go back home, so anytime you set something back up, you can't expect it to just completely work right? But, all right. So you folks make it to the Onceler's treehouse. Um, that's so weird. All right. But he says that he's been doing some research and, thinking a lot about everything that's been going on. And insofar the manipulation of, all of these energies has been used against you guys for the most part. Things have been warped to us. Time is bent. Time has changed. Everything's caught in this like loop. But he thinks he's figured out a way to use it to your like our collective advantage. Um, he says he's been dabbling in magic and he's gotten pretty good at it actually.
Oh, this is interesting. Monday says to the Onceler with a grin slowly forming on his face.
Uh, whoa.
Whoa, you just made a butter. That's a crazy trick.
Whoa.
Eh? 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 And for my next trick,
And
um,
I'm marking that time. Okay, we got it.
the Onceler's totally magic. Um, but he thinks that there has to be something uh, that was missed, like some puzzle piece. And he thinks that by you folks all going back to the beginning, like maybe you'll be able to find that clue or that missing part.
I think you might be onto something, but I do have a question. Will it be safe? Is there a chance we could reprehensibly damage the timeline?
He- He's like 60% of the time, it works all the time.
I don't know if that's how percentages work.
That's not good odds, but you know we'll take it.
I think that's algebra.
Well, my x equals 13, but the question mark still remains. I am confused.
Harry points at his spell book and says, all of this equals big kaboom in the capital.
Yes, Harry. We will definitely go kaboom in the capital, but I think we need to
Yay.
do a couple other things first.
Kaboom's in the capital. What?
Right? Better watch out. He might be. Haskins built the castle. You never know.
Yeah, he might be locked up in there then.
Yeah. But
That's Moochie.
right. Crime,
I love
crimes
kaboom
against
stuff usually.
against chickenmanity. But all right. So the Onceler says, "Listen, this is totally safe, but just to be sure, I'm gonna need you guys to follow me out of town."
I feel like this is a trap.
None of us leave. Oh,
Yep.
Are we getting glitchy?
we got a little lag spike, just for
Okay, good. Just making sure
just
it's not
just
me.
for comedic effect. The game was like, yeah, that's funny. Don't leave town. Dun, 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 dun. I was like, all right, hold on. I just got to make a couple calculations. Carry the one.
Can I have a cup of that coffee you
and
had?
then-
I want some of that syrup.
I just dropped it in the portal. When the next one comes through, grab one, okay? Ready?
Okay.
Here you go. Get it.
Wait, Mr. Onceler. What about will the Throne Stone still work if we're back in time?
He says that he isn't certain, but he doesn't see why they wouldn't.
What happens if we can't get a hold of you and we get stuck back there?
He's like, well, the effects of the spell aren't permanent. He said that he doesn't know how long it lasts. It might last hours. It might last days. He says, but when the spell ends, you'll be returned to this same spot,
Okay,
unless Trone kills me. He just knocks me off a cliff.
Sorry, saw a book.
I was in a menu, bro.
He got a little excited, boss. My bad.
Right. Oh, is that you?
No, it was him. I said he got a little
Oh.
excited.
Right on.
Saw a book.
All right. Once we get off of this bus, fall straight down to the bus station, and then Trone, if you want to go get Harry.
Once we land.
Yep. Yes, sir. Do 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 do.
Also, out of character, Trone, did you say you saw a bug or a book?
Book.
I can't hear you.
Saw a book.
That's awesome.
Yeah, one popped out from that butterfly. Whoop. I almost dropped my controller. While we're in this little travel montage, hey everybody, look at my unicorn. This is a little Creator 3-in-1 set that I got. It was like, I don't even remember how many pieces, like 300 pieces or something, not a lot. It took like 20 minutes to put together, but in honor of Prime Minister Buttercakes, we got a little Happy Tail unicorn. Super exciting. He's walking on a rainbow.
I dig it.
Yeah, isn't that adorable?
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's giving me Adventure Time vibes.
Right.
There we go. Woo.
Wow. Dun, 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 dun. So, if you folks in that ramshackle building there want to grab yourself beds, or make yourself a bed, yeah,
Does this place look oddly familiar?
I got a
to
bunch
my
of free
character?
stuff. Oh yeah, 100%.
Would my character know that this is most likely the farm from what's his name? The guy that I always trusted and never questioned his
There you
loyalty.
go, Monday. I'll put you a bed down.
John Tunstall, you mean?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, probably. But we'll figure that out in the morning. As soon as
Does anyone remember the name of the
Harry
farm?
and I get back.
You're about to see the level 14 version of Harry.
Trone, do you remember the name of the farm?
Wasn't it Hayseed's farm?
Yeah, that's what it was, I think. Right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Where
Good old-
ne'er-do-wells and people looking to escape ridicule go.
That's right. Evade the law. Become
I'm like
young.
really excited
Become
right now.
young
This is
guns.
so cool.
Ba-da-dun.
Or exceptionally old ones.
Ba-da-dun-dun-dun.
So I see you guys are in bed, but on my screen it says waiting on all other players to sleep.
It's because I just showed up. Don't worry, I'll go get my bed. Yeah. Oh, somebody's still awake. There we go.
Yay!
So, as the spell dissipates you through the void, you all slowly come to the familiar sounds of the farm. And you know, as the light's coming up over the hill, that Hayseed will probably be just starting the fire and getting breakfast ready for the day's chores. And yeah, what do you folks want to do?
You're ugly, my guy.
It's been
103, what do you expect?
it's been a few days since you guys evaded arrest at the hands of the Tudor Royalton Guard, and you've been taken under the care of a kind gentleman who discovered you after you took up residence in his barn for the night after you first fled, and he's worked out a work trade with you folks. You've been taking care of some stuff around the farm and keeping it safe, and in return he's been doing a little room and board situation for you folks. But like I said, you wake up and know that Hayseed will be getting ready for the day and probably expects you down in the yard for breakfast.
Out of character, this is like reality to us. Like this is like there was no before this.
Do you want there to be a before this?
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I should ask it like this. Does my character know that they just traveled through time, or do they think it is what you just described 100%?
Give me an insight check with advantage.
Ooh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay, the first one is... Oh, no way! First one's a natural 20.
All right.
Holy cow.
You definitely remember the Onceler and, you know, Zarya and Martho and, you know, Cutlass Cove and, you know, the Conquistador and, you know, all of it. But at the same time, as you look around, this is the most real dream, if it's not real, that you've ever experienced. Like, there's part of you, though, that, like, wants it to be real, if it's not.
Okay. Then I'm gonna wait to... I'm gonna wait and observe for a little bit before I talk about my feelings with the party.
All right. Anybody else got any questions?
When's break time?
Oh, you haven't even started work yet. Work's after breakfast, so.
Well, I think Musa started... I think he got a little rambunctious and started cutting the grass early.
Just doing my part.
I see him over there in his mower.
This isn't real.
It's real to me.
Just Harry blurts in with the voice of reason. This isn't real. They're having too much fun. There's no way this...
Where's the big tree that started this whole mess?
Oh.
Well, this lawn needs to be cut if we're gonna have the corn grow properly.
That's actually a really good question. I think it would be over here, wouldn't it? Like somewhere.
Where's the
It doesn't
barn?
matter. Why don't we ask our host, and why don't we go to breakfast first, and we can ask questions while we're there.
I think the blades broke on my mower. It didn't do nothing to that bush.
Yeah, mine too.
I head downstairs to the breakfast area.
Do. Usually have breakfast over at the main house.
I think I saw it over
Oh.
this way, didn't I? Isn't this the main house? Yeah.
It's like, about time you boys got here. I didn't think you were gonna make it. Me and Turk have been mowing the whole yard all by ourselves.
We got started on the other side. It's a big field.
He's like, you're just in time. There's breakfast. Split that up between you boys, and we'll get to work.
Harry just walks over to the very large tree that is upright once again.
Which one? Where are you? Where'd you go, Harry? That one.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's actually this one over here, but you're
Whoa.
right. It is upright.
Oh, Oh, so this is upright? It's not like it is right now?
It is not currently like it is
Oh,
right
thank.
now.
Okay, okay. My mind was literally melting for a second.
Nope. This is, if you recall, from your natural 20 insight check, a day or two before all of that went down. You recall that there's going to be a big storm. It's going to knock this tree down, and there's going to be some things underneath it. And
You also better get the DeLorean to 88 miles per hour.
that's right. In addition to the discovery of the artifacts, hey, Wounded Paws, welcome to the chat. It is also the day that Hayseed shuffles from his Lego coil. All this memory dawns on you at once Monday as you see the tree.
I gasp and I look around at everybody and I say, is Hayseed within earshot right now?
I'm gonna find out. No.
Okay, so I immediately look at Harry and I say, "Hey, this is the day that he, respawns, like the big respawn. Uh, I I I don't know what we're supposed to do because like I don't want to mess up timelines and stuff, but I also don't want to let him die again."
We need to respawn him. The fate of the multiverse depends on it.
I don't know if I can.
I'll
Okay.
do it.
That's not what I thought you meant. That's not what I thought you meant. I thought you meant like we need to just let him do what happens.
No. We need to find a way to go back a little bit further and prevent those riders from coming through.
But didn't you just make an argument against altering the timeline like that?
There won't be a timeline to alter if those riders don't get the artifacts.
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah. What do you think, Spicy and Musa? I know you weren't with us the first time, but you're here now.
Weirdly though, the people who were with you were a cleric and a thief.
What if we just stick by him and make sure he doesn't get despawned?
He's got to get despawned.
He
Yeah,
has to get
that's-
despawned.
Yeah, and also, have you and Spicy introduced yourselves to Hayseed? How does he like? Does it seem like he knows you, or what's like? We should probably figure that out, right?
I don't like his hat.
I mean, if he's gonna be
Stupid.
despawned, he doesn't really need to know who I am.
Right, but what I'm saying is,
Here's the
when we were
question.
here last time, you guys weren't here. So if he acts like he knows you, then something's up. But if
That is
he
true.
doesn't know who you are, then maybe
Well-
something's still up, but at least not for sure.
Here's the thing.
Hey, buddy, you grow any of my family around here?
No, we're just
You grow peppers?
replacing who was here.
Here's the thing.
Uh,
Does he see them as the other thief and the cleric that used to be with
Yeah.
us? That Klombo lady and the other fool.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because even if that's the case, that's also like very that has to mean something if that's the case.
All right, let me read his mind.
That hat he's wearing, I don't know that he has one.
Can I ask
Do
why
you need to
you,
roll, or
you
do
don't
I
like
need
his
to
hat?
roll?
It looks like a bird nest.
Yeah, I'm
Spell
not too fond of
DC
seagulls.
8 plus 2 plus. Ouch. It's a DC 15 save.
I can't read my die. Hey, 16. Go me. Um, from what you can tell, he doesn't seem suspicious of any of you. In any, like, you can't tell if he thinks they're the same people, but he doesn't. He's also not showing any signs of acting oddly.
Now I'm going to check through his aura if he's the same person or if he's a different creature.
All right. What do I have to do for that one? Do I have a save, or do you have to roll?
I have to roll. It's divination.
Okay. Well, if I had to roll, I got a 2, so it wouldn't have mattered.
No. DC of if it's him or not. So I'm going to tell you what I roll, and then you just let me know if it's good. Because I don't know what his saves are. So 5, 13. This is a 17.
17.
What I need to roll.
Yeah, so
19.
he, as far as you can tell, is the same guy, 100%.
Hey, Hayseed.
Morning.
You know anybody named Shere Khan by chance?
Says, not that I can think of. Is he new to the area, or is he,
Well, let's just say his people here don't like him for what they did to his round. You know who this is, right? This ain't Grassy.
sorry, who? What?
This healer ain't Grassy. This is Musa.
Hello.
Like, if you catch the stream in just a second, when you say hello, he waves perfectly on my screen. But yeah, he says now that you mention it, you all do look a little well rested.
And you look very well despawned or respawned.
He's like, I ain't despawned yet, son. I ain't despawned yet.
I think perhaps we shouldn't think of things
Shut
like
up,
that.
Monday. Shut up, Monday. Hush.
And you know this jalapeno pepper ain't the rogue, you know, right?
Hey, he looks sneaky enough to me. He says,
I'm gonna cast
you
detect magic in this whole area right now.
in just the general vicinity.
Yeah, mainly around this campfire and Hayseed and us.
And it just will any magic that's around will show up, right? There's no
Any magic will show up.
yeah. With the exception of Hayseed's axe, nothing seems out of the ordinary. But you recognize the axe is the same one that Hayseed has always had on him.
I see you still got that old axe.
Yep. Just done me real good.
I know a feller who really likes axes.
Think some kind of lumberjack?
If you call cutting down swaths of enemies a lumberjack, then yeah, he is.
Hey, he's a lumberjack. He's okay. Um, but he says that you folks did a real fine job with hunting down those wolves that were harassing the livestock yesterday, and he has a suspicion he knows where the den is. And he says that today he was hoping you guys could go out and clear out that den, and then tonight over dinner we'll talk about some things. Do, 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 do.
Do we play along with this, or what do we do?
I think for now we play along with it, but at the same time we keep an eye out for any opportunities.
What kind of opportunities?
We need that axe, I'm assuming, right?
Why would you need Hayseed's axe?
We don't need his axe. We need a shovel.
Well, I guess I am a little confused. I assumed because the axe was magical, I thought it was one of the artifacts.
No, it is magical, but it didn't put off that kind of magic. It's just like a really nice axe.
Oh, okay.
It's like the
I get
over-counter
what's going
magic,
on
not
now.
the prescription kind.
I got it.
Right. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go look for a shovel.
You don't even need a permit for this magic.
Then I ask Harry, why do we need a shovel?
Because we're gonna dig up those dang artifacts before the horsemen do.
Oh, that's yes. Does that mean we need to distract Hayseed as well? Should I try to distract him while you guys do that, or do we conversely want to just tell him what's going on?
He ain't gonna buy it if you tell him what's going on.
All right,
We need to distract him and dig it up.
all right, cool.
That's what
Who
a
wants
sneaky
to
guy
dig and
said.
who wants to distract? I can help distract.
I'll go with the sneaky guy. He
It-
can pull it off better than any of us.
I
Here,
can distract.
here's my
So you and me will distract them.
here's my question. What do you plan to do with the artifacts once you've unearthed them?
Well, we'll see what happens when this illusion wears off. If we still have them, we're gonna turn them into the Onceler.
I'm gonna take control of the world.
Wait.
All right.
You can have the world as long
Oh
as
wait,
I
I was supposed to be thinking that,
capital.
not saying that. My bad. Y'all didn't hear that.
Hey, what's up, Rooster?
You can have
Um,
the world as long as I can destroy the capital.
so
Wow, I think Dark Olives has a high likely chance of being forced to come out
Yeah.
at some point.
yeah, you guys fell right back into your old roles of murder hobos
Immediately.
like we haven't even done anything yet, and you were like, well, guess we're murder hobos. Like
You asked for Harry to come back.
but all right. Monday, roll me an insight, and Trone, roll me a history check, and Musa, give me a whimsy check.
My history check is a 20.
With my bonus, 14.
You said a whimsy check?
Yep.
I got 14.
And Spicy, give me just a straight will check with your bonuses, obviously, but no proficiency.
10.
10. All right.
Yep.
So Harry, you know obviously that the casting hand of Mortho and Zarya's broken armor are underneath that tree. Monday was just talking about preserving the timeline, and you know, and you remember the chain of events. You guys go to that cave looking for wolves. You find out they were bears. You come back. You guys had dinner. There was a storm tonight that knocks over the tree. You folks in the morning get sent to town to get materials to repair the fence that gets destroyed. And on your way back, you guys arrive just too late to find the entire place on fire, and Hayseed in a pool of slurp. Hey, Spicy Plays member for 5 months. Use code long time in the item shops. Heck yeah, thank you, Spicy. Even got a little pop-up on the pop-up alert on the stream.
You
Which,
got it instantly too. The second I done it.
heck yeah, that's awesome. How you doing tonight, Rooster? But yeah, so then you folks end up taking those artifacts and going to meet the druids. And Monday with you said you rolled 14, right?
Yes. No, that's with my bonus.
Yeah, yeah. So trying to think. I don't know. You all just kind of get the feeling that the moment is going to make itself obvious, as a, and right now you guys should like stay in the stream kind of thing. Like you'll know the moment to change something, or you'll know the information when you need it, or you know what I mean. Like you're still inclined to try and not change the timeline, and you know that this is the chain of events as they occurred so far.
I would like to try and persuade Harry and Spicy to allow the timeline to proceed as it's supposed to. And if you want us to make a roll, I can roll. But I will just say that Monday says, I think we need to let the river flow a little longer and see where it leads us to.
Monday, if I wind up in the rock again because of doing all of this, I promise you, I will paint the walls in your blood in there.
Yikes.
I have literally seen you do it before. I believe you, and I promise that won't happen.
All right, we'll do it your way, bear boy. Bear boy.
Thank you. I think.
Bear boy Baggins.
Bear boy.
No,
Bear-
I don't
bear-
like that. I don't.
Bear. All right. So the first order of business was me turning on enemies and praying. You know what?
Oh
I'm
wait,
not.
how does Spicy? How do you feel about this? Did we persuade you, or do we still need to persuade you?
No, I'm good with whatever the bear says.
Cool.
I'm afraid to turn on enemies, so we're just gonna go to the cave. It's just over there.
Don't be scared.
Well, I know the Titans spawn on roads, and everywhere in my world is on a road, so little nerve-wracking these days.
Yeah, I've not fought a Titan yet. They weren't spawning whenever last time I played.
Oh, really?
Nope.
So after you guys get in the front door, if you want to take your movement round by round, uh,
Ooh, does that mean initiatives?
yes, it does.
Roll a 96. Got a 17.
17 for spicy.
Yes, sir.
That's plus will, right?
Yes.
All right, it's only a 15
Ooh.
for me.
15. Remy.
This is crazy because I got a
I
16.
got a 15 as well.
Oh, darn. If you would have got a 14, that would have been so cool.
All right, Remy and Trone roll off.
I got a 2.
I got a 10.
Nice. All right, so it'll be Trone and then Remy. So Spicy, go ahead and take your movement. You folks have tracked the wolves back to what presumably was their lair. Followed by Monday, followed by Trone, followed by Remy.
I'm
We've got
gonna
some kind of
go.
growling animal up here, guys.
Ooh, I'm going to just stop short of where Spicy is.
All right. Spicy hears a growling up ahead.
Oh no, Musa's here, not Gwen. Sorry, my bad.
Right here.
Who should go? Do you guys? Should I go first in this case, or? I mean, to take care of whatever that beast is.
You would technically are the most martial character here, probably followed by Spicy, followed by Musa, followed by Trone.
How about I just go in
Trone,
there and nuke the heck out of it with spells?
that is a distinct possibility. Speaking of, I wanted to try something a little different with spells since we have the blasters. I heard they got nerfed, which is awesome. But if you want to just throw as many tomes into your inventory as you have spell slots, every time you hit the cooldown on a gun, you have to read a spell tome to use the gun again. Or switching spells. Pretty much you read a tome in order to shoot your guns. And each time it, overheats, then, that's the end of that spell. Until you cast it again or cast a different spell, again by reading another tome. Hopefully that works.
Just ready my spell.
We'll see. But all right. Yikes. It's scary. Who's up?
Trone. No, wait. Is it back to the top?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Oh, working about there.
Do. It's getting scarier in here.
It is. I see a big scary version of Monday and his friends.
That's not saying much though, because I'm not pretty scary.
Well, that's why I said a big scary version. These are actually scary.
Spicy, I believe I can move a little further than you. Should I run up there and engage, or should I just run up and stop where you are, and then wait for them to get up here too?
I think we could take them.
All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and make my movement, and if I'm able to get to them. Wait, how far that was 18. I can move 23 naturally.
Maybe. I don't know. You're supposed to be keeping track.
Oh yeah. Okay, so a single move will get me exactly this far. So I can't quite get him, but I will just wait here then and ready myself for combat.
Okay.
And
Guess we gotta wait on them now.
Trone and Remy, our spellcasters taking up the back.
Coming forward.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't let them get hurt because if they get hurt, we can't get healed.
Yes, I agree, 100%. And we need to protect Trone too because he's got big pew pews.
I'm gonna
Wait, what?
cast.
A
I
big
didn't know that.
damage. He can do
Yeah.
spells.
I'm
Whoa.
gonna cast that light on myself, so I have light in the dark.
All right.
I've had light casted.
Looks like Trone cast it too. Shwing. All right. So yeah, you guys can see up ahead of you in the shadows is the sleeping form of a cave bear. It is not, in fact, a wolf den as you are led to believe. So
I'm gonna
who's
do
up?
That'd be me. See.
I say
yeah, I
I
can
got
get
your
right to
flank.
him.
Go ahead.
All right, followed by Monday. Followed by Trone. Followed by Remy.
Ow! 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 Ow!
I
From
made a
the
mistake.
from the
I
shadows at the
accidentally
back of the
aggroed the
cave,
second one.
a second bear comes lumbering out of the darkness.
Ow! 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 No! No!
I crawl back towards Musa and I'll take a check in a second.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, I only rolled a 4.
Oh, you failed. You get.
I'm removing myself from combat for a second to reflect the beat failing.
Yep. Give me another roll. You get 3 shots to get a 10 or above.
Oh my god. Second one was a 9.
Oh no.
Oh, all right, here's my third one. Oh, 16, thank God.
All right.
Oh.
You stabilize. And come back for your revenge.
Let's go. Thank you so much for helping me, Musa.
That bear's taking a bath.
We're not done, guys.
I threw that into the water because I thought it was going to get rid of it, and it just...
Looks like the timeline was already changed. Last time it
Oh,
was
come
2.
on. Sorry, Tron.
Looked like the time what?
Looks like the timeline was already changed. Last time it was 2.
Yep. It was supposed to be 2. I tried to throw... I had another one in my inventory, and I threw it into the water because I forgot they made it so that they can swim now. I thought it was just going to pop when it hit the water, but no such luck. But all right. You folks have successfully slaughtered the offensive wildlife that was doing the farm dirty, harassing the livestock, eating the crops. Now these 3 fine cows can walk free in the pasture and not have a fear until the day we turn them into hamburgers.
I was gonna say I can just go ahead and fix them now and make them into spicy burgers.
That's right. Um, but yeah, so you folks make your way out of the
Wow.
cave, you find that the sun is starting to go down, and you think,
Guys, I gotta step away for like 5 minutes.
all right. But this is just about the time that Hayseed's gonna be making dinner. Mm. It's dinner time on the farm. Do 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 do. I could not figure out what that noise was for a second. Can anyone else see all those markers down in the cave below us?
Yeah, there's a crazy amount of markers on the map out right now, actually.
We got everything's new. But yeah, you folks roll back into the compound proper, the main farmhouse where Turk and Sunflower and Hayseed live, and all the animal pets that aren't just the wild roaming livestock. And sure enough, they're setting up for dinner, and so why don't you throw some burgers on the grill, and we'll have dinner, and we'll chat a while.
As we're cooking the burgers, I look at Spicy, and I look at Harry, and I look at Musa, and I just say, if Brock were here, he'd be so confused by what's going on right now. Cooking the spicy burgers and Spicy being right here.
Let's see if the Teletron works so I can tell him.
Oh, that's a great idea, actually. We have not checked that yet.
Hey, Wensler, can you hear us?
There's no response on the Onceler's channel.
Yep. We're stuck.
Well, you got to think
We'll find a sit on.
at this point in time in the timeline, the Onceler doesn't have a Teletron yet.
Oh, we just assumed it would automatically connect to the Onceler back from where we were.
Yeah, that's the problem with untested technology. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Sorry, I'm gonna actually, we're waiting for Remy for a second. I'm gonna step away myself, but I'll be right back.
Out of character, next campaign, I'm not playing a martial combat class. I am so bad at combat. This is awful.
You
Next
should probably
campaign,
play
I'm
like the
gonna
baker or
Mandalorian.
the something. Making us some cakes,
No, I'd probably play a healer. I think it definitely needs to be a support class. It's
I
not
feel like you should run around with a handful of dynamite just throwing it at everything.
Oh my god, that would be incredible. I would do that. I would do that in a heartbeat. What would that even be? That
Demolition
could be?
expert,
I know
maybe?
What?
A demolitions expert, maybe?
Yeah.
Can we make up our own?
Yes, we could. Absolutely. Oh, Trone, what's the name of the class with the? It's the newest D&D class.
Warlock?
Like, no, the official D&D.
Oh, the Scion.
No. The like mainstream D&D. Like you can get it in the basic handbook now. It's like Alchemist or something.
Oh yeah, that's not mainstream. That's in a supplemental.
Oh, I thought it was literally part of the new 5 edition release.
It is from Tasha's, but when they re-add it, it's going to be in the Eberron campaign book.
Okay, I got it. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Appreciate it.
No worries.
What I miss?
We were discussing. Oh, I had made a comment about not wanting to play a combat focused class next campaign because I'm really bad at combat, and Spicy had a really good idea of playing a class where I just run around and throw dynamite at everything. And we were trying to figure out what class that would be.
Yeah.
And I thought there was one, but I was wrong because it's not one of the classes I thought it
Yeah.
was.
The problem being they keep changing the explosives. Um, like there was a point where like dynamite would just take out wood, and it would do a little bit of damage to stone, but it wouldn't like wipe it out. But now, ever since they changed everything's durabilities, it's like because we were getting to the point where I was going to start letting you guys throw like thermal detonators around and dynamite and stuff like that, and then again they changed the durability, and now it's like you sneeze on things and they fall apart. So, um, but all right. Well, Remy will be back shortly, I guess. So you folks sit down for dinner, and Hayseed is thanks you again for all the help you've been to the farm and everything, and he says, well, if you boys are going to be here for a while, why don't you tell me a little about yourselves?
Burn that hat and I'll think about it.
All you need to know about me is I'm old, I'm cranky, I don't like tiger guys, and I have a grudge with the Capitol.
And I don't like your hat.
I'm thankful you're here.
And I don't like your hat.
I don't like your silly collar.
It's hot.
Yeah.
You might even say it's
I don't care much
spicy.
for it either.
And he says, "Well, there must be more to your stories than that." He said, "You don't just end up in a in a barn in the middle of nowhere and not have some kind of tale to tell."
You really want to know now that I can remember what my tale is?
He nods. He's like, "Yeah, let's hear it."
I owned a restaurant that used to get shot up by a bunch of lunatics looking like people from sacred texts in this world. We called them superheroes, and they were just skins in a world that reset every 20 minutes. So I'll be sitting there cooking my chicken wings, and then 20 minutes later, the world blows up, and it starts all over again, me cooking chicken wings.
So that's
Well, that sounds miserable.
It was. That's why I'm never going back.
Were the chicken wings good at least?
Oh, yeah, best. I make the sauce
Were they,
myself.
were they spicy?
Yep. I use ghost peppers.
I think that's my cousin.
Ghost pepper. He's like, well, that's pretty impressive. He's like, anybody else got any stories that can top that?
I don't really like talking about it, but like I can say this. I don't really come from here. I come from a different place, much like Harry, and I don't recall being stuck in a loop, but I can say I didn't really have any connections with anyone there. No family, no one really cared about me, and kind of just grew up on the streets. Not to be gloomy or anything, but I like it here because I have a lot of cool friends like Spicy and Harry and Musa.
Why don't you tell him about the dreams you have then?
Oh yeah, I might also be like the downfall of all of Paywelia at some point. There's a overwhelming darkness that loops inside of my soul and is on constant verge of being released into this world. But it's okay. I have it mostly under control.
Good. Good. Use your aggressive feelings.
You walked me right into that. Well played.
There's a reason I picked this skin.
Right. So what about you? Since we don't get a lot of bananas this side of the capital. So what's a handsome nana like you doing in a place like this? Uh-oh.
I don't think he's back yet.
How'd he get here then? This strong silent type. I like that. What about you, Pepper Man? Aside from not liking hats, what's your story?
I just don't like your hat.
Can you guys
I'm
see
just
me using my spyglass while I'm sitting in the chair?
no.
That's funny.
You're just sitting there, tapping your legs
I'm totally using my spyglass, bro.
and waving.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I actually have to go right now. I kind of have like an emergency I gotta take care of.
All right. Well.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, all
No,
right.
no worries. Take care of your stuff.
We'll catch you on the next one, bud. I guess he really didn't like my hat.
Right?
Ow.
And
Fire's hot.
I don't remember a lot of stuff about myself. I had my memory locked away by some wizards for a while and just unlocked. Here I am with all my new friends, magical weapons. Anything else to tell you about my past? Probably have to on you.
He looks around and he just, kind of nods in approval at everybody's story, and he's, kind of poking the fire with the stick. And he doesn't look up from the fire, and he just says, so when were any of you going to mention you're from the future?
I try to.
What? What are you talking about, sir?
I joined Spicy. Yeah, what are you talking about? Do you want me to roll a deception check?
You can, if you want.
But he already knows.
Yeah, he just, he says, well, he says, how it...
Then you know you die.
He just kind of shakes his head a little, and he says, yeah, how else would you explain it? He said, you folks went to bed yesterday, you look like you had just fallen out of your mama's arms. He said, and now here you are today. He says, looking like you've been run through every ringer in Playwelia. He says, and two of you aren't even the same people. He says, so I do sense a theme.
Maybe
So,
one
But
from the past.
So what now, Hayseed?
he says, well, he says, this is where it all starts. He says, this is where all adventures begin. He says, so tonight, after we part ways here, after we told our stories like we did once before, he says, we'll go to sleep and there'll be a big storm. And in the morning, a tree will have fallen and broken my fence. He said, and I'll send you to town to get supplies. He said, and the rest will unfold from there.
How about you tell us this then, Hayseed? If you know this cycle keeps continuing, what can you tell us that'll help us break it? Because obviously this world is Ouroboros, and it destroys itself only to be reborn again, and everybody winds up with you each time. And you retain the knowledge moving forward. So obviously you're probably one of the Skywalkers.
He said, you're not wrong, but you're not right either. He says, I'm not in fact one of the Skywalkers, he said, but my ancestors and my lineage have been somewhat important and people of importance for, you know, time immemorial, that word.
In memoriam.
Yeah, one of the, so it definitely has an I and a bunch of M's in it. It's true. Um, he says, ever since the sealing of Zarya and Martho, he says that his family has watched over the binding tree, which is the tree that was planted over that which was stolen from Zarya and Martho to hide it from them. Much in the same way that the Burger King is descended from squires and, you know, family related to the original heroes. The same is true of his ancestors. You know, essentially set in place to make sure that you know, the sacrifice of the 5 original heroes wasn't a waste, essentially. Do-do-do-do.
Well, their sacrifice was a waste if the cycle keeps repeating itself.
But what if the cycle's only repeating itself because if it's broken, something will be released that could destroy everything?
Ever told you the tragedy of Darth Shepard?
Hayseed says that maybe it's repeating because it's broken.
In one timeline, an individual named Shepard was the forefront of the heralds of Doom, the Reapers, who arrive every 50,000 years to consume galaxies.
Was that the end?
No, that too was the beginning.
All right. But let's see. He says that you've already taken the first step in solving all of this. By remembering who you were. And that that may be all it takes to break the cycle is for the return of memory, essentially.
So you
Sure.
call a bear person a senile old man and a chili pepper to do that?
He said that he didn't call you. He's just along for the ride, the same as you folk. That we all have our purposes to serve and our roles, you know, in this play. And his is this, you know, and he knows that how his story begins and how it ends. And obviously he recognized you folks, you know, yesterday morning or whenever you first arrived as being yourselves but different, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But he didn't want to say anything at first because he couldn't trust that it wasn't, you know, some kind of deception. You know, part of his job is obviously to protect these artifacts. So he had to be sure that it was you guys before he said anything.
So you're gonna let us take the artifacts?
He says that tonight, after we all go to sleep, that yeah, the binding tree will be uprooted, and that you'll come find the artifacts and take them to town as you did last time, so that they're not here when the riders arrive. He says that in this point in time, he said that your role and his role is to make sure those artifacts don't fall into those riders' hands.
I think we can do this. I think we can definitely do this.
Is there a way I could strap Mortho's hand to a necklace and wear it around my neck to use his power?
Like the hand of Vecna. We can think about it. Let me think about it a little more than just right now, and I'll get back to you. But on that note, the sun begins to go down, and etc. etc. And you folks end up turning in for bed. And sure enough, in the middle of the night, the clouds roll in, and one of the most intense magical storms that the area has experienced since the beginning of the magical storms that have ravaged Playwelia over the last, you know, centuries, sweeps through the area. And when you folks wake up in the morning and come out to meet Hayseed for breakfast, sure enough, the binding tree in the front yard is fallen over. And Trone looks at it and walks to the tool shed and grabs this fancy shovel. If I can drop the shovel. Pew! There you go, have a shovel. Alright, so since you folks have obtained a shovel, we'll just go ahead and use the same initiatives we had before. Spicy, pick a garden plot and look inside it, see what you find.
Any of them?
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the top one. Found soil.
You found soil. Right on. Monday. Pick a plot.
Okay, I will pick the one closest to me so I can get back in a good position for the camera. Blah, 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 blah. I found stone.
Trone. Pick a plot.
Oops.
I remember where the cursed bone was. I grabbed that.
Yep. You dig up the hand of Mortho. Mortho's casting hand. Bring us back to Spicy.
Go with this one. Found a frost root.
Oh ho ho! That's the armor. So now you have the hand and the armor. The rest of the plots are all garbaggio. But you dig them up, and Hayseed looks at you guys and winks, and he's like, I'm not sure what these are. He said, you're gonna have to ask around while you're in town. He said, why don't you guys take the mule into town and pick up some lumber and bring it back here, and we'll see about fixing this fence. He said, the mule's all hooked up to the cart out front of the gate. You should be good to go.
You got it, Hayseed. It was nice talking with you.
It's got hill climbing power as well if you hit your A button. Or whatever your jump button is. I don't know what you're playing on.
I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's F.
What button do you jump with? It's that button.
I'm on a PC, so my jump is different than the activation button.
Undo that button. It's channel 1, whatever your channel 1 is. Or channel 3, sorry. Whee!
Let's go!
What do you think of my my cart with the independent suspension?
This is incredible. I just realized that. Oh my god, that is incredible.
That's probably as good a spot as any to park that.
Perfect.
So you folks roll up to the village of Villageville, which is once a bustling fishing village, but in the recent storms and mystical occurrences has become just essentially the end of the road. Very sparsely populated. When you arrive at the gates, the guards all give you a hard time. And yeah, you guys.
We are not the heroes you're looking for.
I asked Harry, I'm like, hey Harry, by any chance did you bring the Adventures license permit that Brock snagged us?
Why would I grab that? That's your responsibility.
What? Darn.
We don't need any permits.
Do you have like mind control abilities or what is going on
Oh.
here?
I do have mind control abilities.
Oh, that's crazy. Let's do that.
If it goes to it, we'll do it.
You know, they just ask you, you know, your business, you know, yada yada yada. The pretty much the same routine you folks experienced the first time you came through town. Barry, Gary, Larry, and Derry, you know, I'll heckle you for a while at the gate.
Harry just
but
looks
then,
at him and says, "Stop talking. Go barricade the gate real quick. Wait for those bandits to come from the southeast over there, and then we'll take care of them."
he kind of raised an eyebrow. He's like, how? He's like, those reports haven't been released to the public yet. How did you know about that?
Just do it. And I run away as well.
All right, let me move this horse real quick.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I probably should have actually moved it after.
Oh, you're good. Dun, 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 dun. All right. You folks might want to come back to the indoors.
Would it?
Yes,
Could...
you guys definitely want to be in the indoors right now.
Okay, I'm coming.
What was the question, Monday?
I was going to say, could I use my grappling hook to get on top of that rock that's on the outside?
Probably. Why don't you make me a roll, like a athletics or an acrobatics or something?
19.
And
Whoa, this is
oh
the
yeah,
highest I've ever rolled in one session.
yeah.
Like,
No,
consistently.
you're golden. All right. Sure enough, a large group of assailants approach.
This time I pepper the battlefield with stinking cloud instead of color spray.
Many of the enemies has fell to your color spray, fall to your poison gas as it wafts in a large cloud across the field. Who left the gate open? Look at these morons throwing rocks at you guys. Did one of them just hit you, Trone?
I'm a mage. I'm easy to hit.
Yeah. Well, I was surprised there was a 2 popped up out of nowhere. Let's see. My codex is broken. No, that's too much. We can't do that. That sounds fair, though. Second wave. Did you guys know the first time we did this fight, we didn't even have muskets? We just had regular old bandits with swords and guns.
That is absolutely incredible. It's so crazy how far the game's come since the first time we did this.
Right. Apply settings. All right. And I believe there's one more wave. Do 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 do. You guys aren't cool. That could be fun for a last wave. Why not? Yeah, there we go. Oops. No. Just cooperate. Thank you. You guys ready?
Yes.
What's Spicy doing all the way on that hill back there? We definitely didn't have these guys either.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Spicy's fighting like 20 dudes out here by himself. Everybody's fighting
I'm
the
out here.
skeletons. All the bad guys are fighting the skeletons. The rogues are fighting the stormtroopers, because I didn't think that through at all. Get him, Spicy. Uh-oh.
Lag.
Womp womp.
Drone actually has flight now, not just levitate.
Right? Fancy. All right. So, as once before, you folks managed to completely decimate upwards of 100 bandits. And the town cheers. Everybody, originally a little suspicious of you all, is now clapping you on the back like your old friends. Everybody wants to, you know, help you out, give you a little something, and you can tell they don't have much to give, but they all know that without you folks there, they would have definitely been despawned for sure, and that bandit army would have had a new base of operations.
Harry just looks at Gary and hands him 1,000 gold.
All right. He's like, "Jeez, what's all this then?"
Contribution from the heroes of Villageville.
And he laughs. He's like, "It does have a ring to it, doesn't it?"
Now, where can I go to get a drink around here?
everybody cheers. Where can you get a drink around here? This is a bakery. It just sells bread. I don't think there's really a bar in town. But people have their homemade, bathtub gin and fun stuff like that. A little bit of hooch, some mead, and they happily share. But it's at this point in the evening, however, you recall that last time you folks had traveled home in the middle of the night and were slowed down the entire way by the undead. It was shortly after the undead had, really first risen after Zarya and Martho had returned. And you guys were caught out in the mix of it all night, and that's what kept you from getting back to the farm in time to help Hayseed. So, what do you folks want to do?
Well, let's grab the wood and bring it back to Hayseed.
It is 10 o'clock.
It is 10 o'clock.
It is.
Can you make it back to the farm?
Yep.
All right. Well, we got a delivery to make then. So, this little mule, I put this together right before the stream. Like, I had a buddy who's actually here staying the night. He's in bed already because he's a surgical assistant, and he's got to go to the hospital bright and early. But yeah, what was the point of all that? Yeah, so I didn't have a lot of time. Like I was saying, I was gone all week, doing stuff and then whatnot. But I had the idea for this little independent suspension horse and buggy. And the main problem with the mules is they would always kick. They'd pop a wheelie, which is a pretty silly thing. But hey, Monday, why don't you stop that horse right around there? And if you folks want to just come back this way. Mir- but yeah, I had the idea for that, and I just threw them together. I thought it was pretty funny. But as you folks come rolling up, you note a group of dark riders approaching from the south. Monday's like, I'm out of here.
Bigby's fist. That's what this guy is. Brock ain't the only person who can knock people back.
I accidentally opened the build menu and I accidentally built a bus station. And I got.
I was wondering where that came from. Hayseed comes charging out from the farm and you see him go down.
Heck was that for? I'm not one of them.
My bad.
Wait, is PvP back on?
Apparently so.
Oh no! Oh my god! How come no? I've been totally running into you guys all night.
Yeah, I guess I could have mentioned that.
Well, I apologize. I did not realize that until one of you said it.
Put you in this cart, bring you back to the farm, get you emergency aid.
Well, I don't really have a choice right now.
Oh no, you're in the way of the seat. Crawl.
This is incredible. Use the balloon. Oh!
Oh, I'm stuck on the door. My ears are too tall. No, 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 not pick up. That was close. No.
I'm about to respawn. No.
Rather die.
All of our beds are very close by, thankfully.
I got him. I'll get you in time.
But you guys get there just in time for the battle with the riders, and you this time witness Hayseed go down. Dunzos. But as go ahead.
As Hayseed is fading and restarting the process, hopefully, maybe not, we'll see. But I look at him and I say, I literally always trusted you and never once suspected you of double crossing us. I just wanted you to know that before you respawn.
He nods. Let's see. Where are my notes?
Harry just pops the top of a slurp and just pours it out for him.
And don't forget, I don't like your hat.
I tap Spicy's shoulder and I say, dude, come on. He's like, come on.
But his hat's hideous.
It is, but like, let him, say that after.
No,
He
I
says,
can't disrespect him after he's gone. Gotta be while he's alive.
He says, 7 rise, 2 fall, 5 remember, storms circle, rifts call, masks awaken, and time folds back on itself. He says, the power to save is the power to destroy, but the hero's light casts the longest shadow.
I don't like riddles, so I hope
He's
you
lost
got all
his
that
mind.
Monday.
And 10, 11. Okay, time noted. I'm going to be watching that part of the stream multiple times.
He says, the cube, the mask, the corruption, they're not just villains, they're temptations.
Guys, I think he's talking about how we can, like, all fall if we... I don't know. I don't like this.
It'll be 2 hours and 8 minutes in Monday.
Oh, thank you.
Take a look at the emote. You want to talk about temptation? I've got all 5 of the masks.
Right? So does Dago. I've had plans
Wait,
for
how did
that
you just pronounce
emote
his
for
name?
so long. Dago. D-A-I.
Oh, thank God. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm pretty sure that's how I said it during the recap.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I do have to kind of hurry and get out of here. I got
Yep.
another thing to do.
But the gist of all this is that, you know, power tests virtue, and that corruption seduces strength and memory. Fading or preserved is the only hope of breaking the cycle. And with that, he fades into little dust mites and floats off into the universe.
I grab the hat before it goes away and I put it on Spicy's head.
Whoa, this hat feels amazing. This thing's so comfy. No wonder he wore it all the time.
He says, Slytherin. But that ends tonight's episode. And with that, the spell wears off, and you folks slowly rematerialize in the Pele Bon Anya Islands.
First thing I do is I check my pouch for the hand.
It is not there.
We have to get word to the Onceler what the information we got from from everything that just happened. But I rolled a 17 on my initiative.
All right. What'd you roll, Tron?
2.
And Spicy rolled a natural 20. So Spicy goes
9.
first. You want to go ahead and do your outro first, Spicy?
Yeah, I got you. It's been Spicy Plays here on the Long Tom Lounge with episode of Kaverns Klombos. Hope everybody had a great time, and hope everybody hated the hat as much as I did. It was a wonderful night, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right. Thanks for being here, and hopefully your emergency isn't too emergency. But yeah, man, have a good night, and we'll catch you on the next one. Everybody check out Spicy Plays on YouTube. And yeah.
I'm Monday Olives, and you've been watching Kaverns Klombos, streamed here live every Tuesday night from 8 to 10 p.m. ET at the Long Tom Lounge on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching us. You can catch me at Monday Olives on YouTube as well. I will have some short form content coming out hopefully soon. It's taking a little longer than I expected, but I have been cooking some things up and we'll have some things to share soon. So thank you so much for watching and have a wonderfully amazing night.
All right. Thank you, Monday. Pleasure as always. And everybody be sure to check out Monday's channel as well, Monday Olives on YouTube. As they were saying, they got a bunch of stuff on the way. So hopefully some little K&K shorts you got from tonight as well, apparently, huh?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
That's why I've been standing in all sorts of weird spaces, because I'm trying to get first person shots of everything.
Yeah. It's camera 1, camera 2. Rooster, remember to like the stream. Great stream, y'all. Thank you, Rooster. Yeah, we was a little pressed for time, but we managed to squeeze it in.
Hold on. Hold on. Long time.
Holding.
For the first time that we've done this, this is the first time I've ever seen 24 people on stream.
Really?
25 now.
On what stream?
Let's say 24 watching now.
Really? Crazy.
Yep.
I'm checking on my phone. Hold on.
I haven't been paying attention.
That's got to be a new record.
Heck yeah. Oh no, that's messages. We have 24 messages.
It says there's 23 people watching right now.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Oh yeah, you're right. It just changed from 24 to 23. You can't have less messages. Awesome. Well, thank you, all my lovely lurkers. That's pretty cool. It may be counting people when they pop in and out as well. I don't know. But at any rate, I believe that brings us to Trone Karam himself.
What's going on, everybody? Trone Karam here, working on a SMP style server right now with a couple other people. Hopefully we get some content up and running on that soon. It's going to be basically like a Four Kingdom Rush type situation. And we're looking for more people to join. I think we've got 3 to 4 people ready to go for it right now. So we have enough room for 3 to 4 more.
Sweet. And they find you through Council of Bricks, or
you can find it at Council of Bricks, and I'll send a link to some other individuals who are helping us to Council of Bricks as well.
Sweet. Awesome.
Or the
You got
fam.
any? You got any?
We all build together.
Heck yeah, man. You got any new projects out? Anything coming out the pipe?
I got a new TIE Fighter design I worked on that I'm gonna share very soon here.
Sweet.
That I created just for the SMP.
Awesome.
An original design by me, actually.
Heck yeah, even better. I'll definitely keep my eyes out for that. But yeah, everybody check out Trone at Trone Gaming on YouTube as well. And I believe
Wait,
that's
can I ask one more thing real quick?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to put this in last second, but we will be doing a community creative server, not creative, I'm sorry, cozy server on the Council of Bricks Discord soon.
Hey.
There will be details posted very shortly on that.
That's right. Just
and it's not for content. It's just for community stuff, just to have fun.
Yeah, it's just a little hangout spot to get to know the other community members and build some fun stuff together.
Sign me up.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. True crime channel. But all right. I want to thank everybody in chat tonight. Rooster, July, Wounded Paws. Let's see who else came out tonight. I think that was most of the chatters, but of course all of us in there as well. All my lurkers, appreciate you as always. Make sure to join us next week as we continue our adventures back into the current timeline. Maybe find out some more about Dago, or maybe start tracking down Zarya and Martho's minions and squeezing them for information. We'll see. But 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time every Tuesday night, only at the Long Tom Lounge. But yeah, use code LongTom. Make sure to check out my creative map. Yeah, you can find the code on my channel easily enough. And don't forget to favorite me on my creator page so you can get a little rubber ducky banner on Fortnite, because everybody needs a rubber ducky banner. Win-win for everyone. I feel like that's... Oh! I'm buying the LEGO Soundwave when it comes out on August 4th, I believe. So look out for that stream coming up as well. But yeah, that's going to be awesome. It's way too expensive, but I'm going to get it anyways. But yeah, hopefully I'll see a bunch of you then as well. But yeah, I think that is actually it now. So there's only one thing left to do, folks. Say goodnight, adventurers.
Good night,
adventurers.
Good night, adventurers. Bye.